Welcome to the future of luxury travel, where cryptocurrency meets paradise. Introducing Bitcoin, Ben all-inclusive beach resort, nestled on the pristine shores of El Salvador. Every room is a gateway to adventure, complete with your personal 4x4 vehicle, scooter, and jet ski. Picture yourself cruising along scenic coastal roads, feeling the thrill of freedom. Glide across crystal-clear waters on your private jet ski, embracing the rush of adrenaline. Return to your luxurious suite where comfort meets cutting-edge technology. Indulge in world-class amenities from gourmet dining to rejuvenating spa treatments. Experience the vibrant nightlife with entertainment options that cater to the most discerning tastes. Invest in a resort that's not just keeping up with the times, but defining the future of travel. Join us in creating the ultimate paradise. Contact us at 562-526-0813 and become part of the future of luxury travel.
Oh, my friends, today's show is going to be so entertaining. So are the days of our lives. Let me read the headline. The Bitcoin price war is on. Blackrock and the deep state versus Trump and friends. Welcome back, Brian. Let me give you the lowdown. Folks, we are entering into the most spectacular part of the war. This is where you want to talk about volatility. We're about to see some historic Bitcoin volatility on the grandest scale you've ever seen in your life. By the way, check out the new Bitcoin Ben Beach Resort El Salvador logos shirt. Brand new, hot off the presses. Folks, up or down in the volatility, up or down? Yes. The answer's just yes. Folks, we're going to have volatility up that's going to rip your face off. And then we're going to have volatility down that's going to put your face back on. Let me explain. It's two groups, Trump and the deep state. Now, when I say BlackRock, I do not mean their CEO. No. Do you know who their CEO is? Put it in the comments. This is going to be a play along. CEO of BlackRock, Larry. Right? I'll continue the rest. Larry Fink. Oh no, this is not Larry Fink's doing. Hey Larry, you got a mild hidden mutiny on your ship there, brother. You have someone in the operational department who's working with the deep state. Now, let me lay this all out. Blackrock, now Larry Fink, but a few people in Blackrock are going to try and crash the price of Bitcoin because they think they still have control of the Bitcoin that they hold. They don't. And Trump. Oh, yeah. Welcome back, Brian Armstrong. Welcome back to the good side. Glad you came back, brother. If you recall, Trump talked to Brian Armstrong one-on-one a while back. Trump basically let him know of a certain individual at Coinbase that was CIA associated, and that Brian had a little operations issue in his corporation, and that Brian needed to fix it. Blackrock, a few weeks prior, had sent out a public letter saying that Coinbase had better watch their P's and Q's on the authenticity of the Bitcoin in the Blackrock account, making sure it was one for one. Well, at the time, it was not. Brian Armstrong didn't understand why, but he was trying to correct the situation. Trump reaches out to Brian Armstrong, gives Brian Armstrong an option. I'll help you solve your little problem not having enough of the Bitcoin if you do me a little favor. I'm going to call you again at a certain point, and I'm going to need you to do what I say when I call. Agreed? Brian Armstrong agrees. Now, this is not exactly how it went, but I'm laying it out so it's easy to understand. So then we go on. Surprisingly enough, right after that happened, the SEC approves NY Mellon as a custodial bank out of the blue. Excuse me, SEC. Yes, we are gonna allow NY Mellon to be a custodian bank of the Bitcoin. Really? Why just New York Mellon? No, we're just, they seem like good guys. Oh, okay. Interesting. Now, present day. And this is why Trump's talking about selling gold and buying Bitcoin. Bring in Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor is best friends or damn near best friends with another guy in New York at another company called NYDIG. You following me? NYDIG may or may not gotten some information about NYB, or I'll just call them Mellon, all right, the Mellon Bank, that they were receiving some orders from Blackrock. Not all of them, but some. The majority was going through Coinbase. But some of the orders for Bitcoin were going through PY Mellon. Okay. Whatever. Now, Blackrock, not Larry Fink, someone, 3 people inside Blackrock who work for the deep state, the CIA, shifted some of the purchases from Coinbase to BY Mellon so they could buy some Bitcoin at BY Mellon and hold it there. Got it? Now, those 3 individuals at BlackRock tried to talk to people at Coinbase, but they became aware that their guy was no longer there. So they could not shadow sell their non-existent Bitcoin. Oh no, we can't shadow sell our non-existent Bitcoin at Coinbase anymore. Nash, you would think the SEC would be all over that. Guess not. My friend, the SEC are the bad guys. That's the deep state. The SEC's not good guys. They're not even, they've never been good guys. Understand that. You think that the SEC's out there looking for criminality. No, the SEC is the criminal. Let's just put it this way. It's the equivalent of somebody dressed up like a cop breaking into your house. That's the SEC. Now, let's keep going. So the three individuals at Blackrock get into a little panic and talk to a few of their deep state friends and say, look, we can't manipulate the price from Coinbase anymore. What do you want us to do? They say, ha, don't worry, we have a plan B. Go through BY Mellon. Ah, okay. So that's when they start purchasing Bitcoin through BY Mellon, ramping up the number of Bitcoin that they're purchasing. Notice the last 3, 2, 3, 4 weeks of the EFT purchases at Blackrock have been record number of Bitcoins, that they have bought more Bitcoin in the last 3 weeks than they ever have. I mean, ever, by a lot. What were they doing? They were trying to get as much Bitcoin to BY Mellon as possible, so they'd have enough ammunition in the war, the price war. Right? That's what they've been doing, is collecting enough ammunition for the price war. Well, the ammunition is Bitcoin. Well, that's BlackRock. So they've been arming up on. Now, remember, not Larry Fink. Larry Fink has not known this has been going on. This is inside operations. Compartmentalized. Now, today and tomorrow is the beginning of the price war. The BlackRock 3 and BY Mellon are going to try and push the price down. And I mean down drastically, because they're bringing the stock market down. Folks, the plan is to bring the whole system down before Trump takes office. create complete chaos in the markets. Have you watched the stock market the last week and a half? Larry's not clean. He's just not dirty on this. Have you seen the markets lately? They're dropping like rocks. Bitcoin's dropping. The stock market's dropping. All of the major players who know are basically just casually selling. Nothing going on here, nothing going on. We're just going to get our money out. Don't pay attention. No, it's Christmas time. It's New Year's time. Don't pay attention to the markets while we get our money out. You enjoy your family. We're just going to get our money out while you're not looking. And then they're going to crash it. Now, for the stock market, it's easy. It's all derivatives. It's rehypothecated bullshit. The stock market's easy to crash. The Bitcoin market, not so easy. So BlackRock, not Larry Fink, the BlackRock 3, shall we call them, they and their partners at BY Mellon, the CIA, are going to work together and try and crash the Bitcoin price. It's going to be hard for them because they don't have Coinbase anymore. Coinbase was the key to this working because Coinbase was weighted heavily in the agreed upon price of the Bitcoin. Right? The public price of the Bitcoin here in America is based on about 4 or 5 different companies. The most heavily weighted was Coinbase, the most value. Well, now the BlackRock 3 cannot use Coinbase to manipulate the price. That was their plan. Well, once they lost Coinbase, that's why the SEC suddenly announced BY Mellon. But yeah, we're going to let BY Mellon hold some Bitcoin. Why? Because they lost Coinbase. Once they lost Coinbase, they needed someone else to custodian that they could manipulate. So the SEC approves BY Mellon. And the BlackRock 3 start recently, last 3 or 4 weeks, piling Bitcoin into BY Mellon. That's why they were purchasing so much. That's why they were hitting record numbers every day. BlackRock purchases hit all-time high daily. Yeah, because they had to get a bunch of fucking Bitcoin over to BY Mellon, so their little crash plan had the ammunition it needed to involve itself and cause the war. So now we got the Blackrock 3 loaded up the BY Mellon. They feel as if they have enough ammunition now to create the war. Oh, they don't. Not even fucking close. And here comes the good part. Blackrock 3, BY Mellon. You're fucked. You know why you're fucked. See, you think that you've got enough Bitcoin to smash the price. You don't. Because on the other side, right, let's put it this way. The sell wall, the one selling, the sell wall is the Blackrock 3 and BY Mellon. Over here in the buy wall, we have Michael Saylor and about 400 different companies ready to buy Bitcoin. And they have NIDIG. And they have Trump's friends. And they have hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars. Let's just say well over trillion of dollars to pump into Bitcoin. See, Blackrock, the Blackrock 3 think they're only going to need maybe $5 to $10 billion worth of Bitcoin to collapse the market. That's what they think they're going to need. You're fucked, Blackrock 3. You're fucked, Deep State. Because there is 800 to 900 billion dollars. Oh, and Tether. Don't leave out Tether. That's going to be pushed into Bitcoin as you're trying to crash it. The Trump team is going to eat up your measly little $10 billion worth of Bitcoin like it's fucking sitting still. Pricks. Oh, and CZ's involved in this too. CZ is going to be buying Bitcoin. Nighting. Michael Saylor. A lot of Michael Saylor's friends. Hundreds of companies. Hundreds. Actually, thousands of individuals. My friends, the Blackrock 3 are fucked. BY Mellon is fucked. They're not even going to be able to put a dent in the amount of money that the good guys are going to push into Bitcoin. Now, that's going to shift the war. The American price of the Bitcoin is going to fucking skyrocket. But over in Europe, it's going to crash. Well, why is the price of the Bitcoin in America and a lot of the rest of the world skyrocketing, but yet the price over in Europe's crashing? Because Europe is then going to try and do it by themselves. Folks, Europe doesn't have enough fucking Bitcoin to do jack shit. Germany sold all their Bitcoin already, trying to manipulate the price earlier, right? And they got no more Bitcoins. So Europe, and as, yeah, hang on a second. Over in Europe, Tether is being delisted. Yes, that's part of the price war. They don't want Tether to be able to be used on the exchanges in Europe to push the price of Bitcoin up. Well, over here in America, Tether, who is partnered with Trump, remember the CEO of Tether is in the Trump administration now. He was nominated to a position in the Trump government, the CEO of Tether. Folks, everything I'm telling you is what's going to happen over the next month. Brock Pierce is not the CEO of Tether. folks. The deep state is fucked. Proper fucked, as they say over in Europe. Now, let me tell you how this all goes. Tomorrow, January 1, there's going to be some minor fluctuations in Bitcoin. January 2nd, there's going to be some action. January 3rd, there's going to be a lot of action. Blackrock and BY Mellon are going to think their plans just a working, just a chugging along. And then they're going to get bitch slapped by a company called NYDIG. NYDIG and Michael Saylor, who's close friends with the CEO of NYDIG, within a couple days are going to make a massive purchase of Bitcoin. And I mean motherfucking massive. It's going to make Bitcoin jump up, mark my words, $10,000 to $15,000 in one day. Blackrock is going to, the Blackrock 3, not Larry Fink. Right. Larry Fink will not be aware that any of the Bitcoin from Blackrock is being sold. On paper, it's going to look like nothing's moving from Blackrock. But in reality, they're going to be selling Blackrock Bitcoins at a loss on the open market. That's the Blackrock 3. Well, once NYDIG and our good friend Saylor, once they make the initial purchase, it's off to the fucking races, folks. You're going to see the price of Bitcoin jump so fucking high, it's going to make you cry. And then you're going to see it dip a little. That's going to be Blackrock trying to throw their little pebbles of Bitcoin on the Bitcoin fire that Michael Saylor and NYDIG just ignited. And they're going to fucking panic. And they're going to get a hold of their European friends. And they're going to go, we can't hold down the price. We need backup. And so the European people, the deep state over in Europe, they're going to gather up their couple of fucking Bitcoin they got left. And they're going to try and throw it on the Bitcoin fire that NYDIG and Michael Saylor started. And they're going to go, oh no, oh no, it's not working. And they're going to run out of Bitcoin. And the price is going to continue to rise. And the deep states all over the world are going to get on a panic call. Who has Bitcoin left? Not us. Germany, fuck off. We sold 6 months ago, pricks. We got nothing. Then they're going to go, all right, somebody call Putin. What? Are you fucking crazy? He already has us fucking bent over a barrel over natural gas. I'm not crawling to Putin and trying to suck his balls and get his Bitcoin. We got to do something. Who do we know? Nobody with enough Bitcoin. Fuck. What do we do? Let's see if we can use Bitcoin paper against it. It's worked in the past with fiat. And then someone from the table is going to slap the fuck out of whoever just said that and go, we're dealing with Bitcoin, not fiat, fucktard. Catch up. And that whole time, the price of Bitcoin will be going up and up and up while the market is going down and down and down. And Trump and friends are going to be smiling, and that will be the beginning of the end of all of the banks, all of the Federal Reserves, all of the bad banks will go bye-bye. And what will be the cause of all of the globalist fucking banks going bye-bye? The thing that bothers all of us, they don't have enough fucking Bitcoin. And then Trump, when he's nominated, or when he's sworn in, will put the knife into the heart of all of the global banks. He will destroy gold as a monetary unit. And then they all go bye-bye. And then we start to rebuild, because the Federal Reserve is going to die because the gold the Federal Reserve holds ain't gonna be worth fuck. And the Bank of England and the World Bank, all the other fucking stupid globalist central banks, the Bank of Japan, the Bank of China, they're all gonna be fucked. Russia's gonna be okay because they've been getting a lot of Bitcoin for a lot of years. They're not going to give a fuck about the gold because they're going to make so much money on fucking Bitcoin. It ain't going to fucking matter. Folks, it's over for the deep state. It's over for the banks. It's over for the Federal Reserve. They know it. They're just going to try and... This is them trying to show up to the war. Yeah. This is the equivalent of World War One or World War, I think it was World War II, when when uh, when they had blow up tanks. Literally, they were fake tanks. They were balloons, and they blew up these things that looked like tanks. So that Germany would think we had all these fucking tanks. They were all fake. They were all because we couldn't build enough tanks, but we could build enough balloons. So we literally, because we didn't have enough tanks, because we couldn't manufacture them fast enough, we sent blow up tanks and blow up planes to try and fool them that we had more armory than we did. And it worked. That's the deep state. They're fucked. And what is fucking them? The same thing that makes us all feel like we're fucked. We feel like we ain't got enough Bitcoin. They don't have enough fucking Bitcoin. And there's not enough on the open market. Folks, do you know why this is happening now? Do you know why this price war's are going to start right now? Let me explain. Michael Saylor went and bought some more Bitcoin recently, like 2 or 3 days ago. Do you know why he did it? Right? Not just because the guy is basically addicted to Bitcoin like Kamala Harris was addicted to sucking cock. But he wanted to test the market, test the liquidity purchasable. Notice how little Bitcoin he bought. Notice that it was the smallest amount he had ever purchased at once. It was like Michael Saylor bought 800 Bitcoin or whatever. It was a really low number for Michael Saylor. You know why? That's all he could get. That's when he knew. That's when they knew. The market is empty. And that's why Michael Saylor, look it up on Twitter, mother pluckers. Michael Saylor put out a tweet. In the next week or two, Bitcoin is going to jump tremendously. Or something like that. He said something like the price of Bitcoin is going to fucking go nuts. When was the last time you heard Michael Saylor ever give a timeline for how quick the price is going to go up? Never. Michael Saylor just said 1 to 2 weeks and Bitcoin's going to fly. You know why? Because he just tried to buy as much as he could fucking buy and could only get his hands on 2,000. Think about that. Michael Saylor could only buy 2,000 Bitcoin. It wasn't that he didn't have enough money. He had several $billion wanting to buy. I think it was like 2 or 3 billion, something like that, to buy Bitcoin. He couldn't find enough to buy. He had more money than he was capable of buying the Bitcoin. I'm telling you folks, mark my words. This is the pinch point. Today, tomorrow, and Friday. Is that right?
No, Thursday.
Today, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, you're going to see the craziest shit in Bitcoin you've seen since the block wars. And it's going to make the block wars look like a fucking joke. Hold on tight, folks. This is where it gets fun. I've said it for 7, almost 8 years now. The Bitcoin is the nuclear weapon that ends the deep state globally. This is gonna be fucking fun. Enjoy the show. And Brian Armstrong, welcome back, brother. I know I said some bad things about you, but you earned every one of those fucking bad things I said about you. And I don't retract any of them. But I'm also capable of forgiving. Let's just say you had a lapse, a period of stupidity brought on by sudden wealth syndrome. We'll chalk it up to that and let bygones be bygones. Welcome to the good side again, Brian. What does the dark side smell like? Sulfur? I've always wondered. Folks, I love each and every one of you sexy sons of bitches. Enjoy the show. And a little shout out to Michael Saylor and Nydig. Thank you guys. It's It's nice having some freedom-loving, wealthy people with balls on our side. We've needed you. Here we go, folks. Everyone, have a great fucking day. And Happy New Year. And it is going to be a Happy New Year. Talk to you guys Thursday. Wait. New Year's. Yeah. This is actually New Year's Eve, isn't it? Yeah. I'll talk to you Thursday. Wonder what the price is going to be Thursday. And I definitely want to see what it is Friday. Love you guys. Kick ass. And see you Thursday. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the future of luxury travel, where cryptocurrency meets paradise. Introducing Bitcoin, Ben all-inclusive beach resort, nestled on the pristine shores of El Salvador. Every room is a gateway to adventure, complete with your personal 4x4 vehicle, scooter, and jet ski. Picture yourself cruising along scenic coastal roads, feeling the thrill of freedom. Glide across crystal clear waters on your private jet ski, embracing the rush of adrenaline. Return to your luxurious suite where comfort meets cutting-edge technology. Indulge in world-class amenities from gourmet dining to rejuvenating spa treatments. Experience the vibrant nightlife with entertainment options that cater to the most discerning tastes. Invest in a resort that's not just keeping up with the times, but defining the future of travel. Join us in creating the ultimate paradise. Contact us at 562-526-0813 and become part of the future of luxury travel.